Hey everyone, so today I filmed this fresh spring tutorial for you. It's on the dewier side for sure, a little bit more natural, and it was super quick and easy. So if you guys want to see how I got this look, then just keep on watching. So we're going to start off by doing our hair. I'm just going to put it in really loose curls. I parted it down the middle already. My hair is a little bit greasy, but we're over it. It's just for the purpose of this video. I'm also kind of losing my voice, so like if I'm a little bit quieter than normal, which is not going to be good when I'm editing it, but if I'm a little bit quieter than normal, you know why. Okay, so all I'm going to do is take pretty big sections of my hair. Okay, this is like 1 or 2 inches, and then I'm going to clip the rest up. And my hair is really thin, so like this can be a whole piece for me. And I'm going to take bigger sections, and I'm going to curl away from my face. Alright! Back to what we were doing. This is really difficult because the thing is not long enough, the cord. Okay, so because my hair is like ridiculously long, I leave the bottom half out. So I'm just using a Conair curling wand. I leave the first like inch or 2 out, leave it on there till I feel my hair get hot, and then I'll just unwrap it and do the bottom little section, and I leave most of the bottom out anyways. You can see that, and then it just a minute, and you're left with this. Whoops! Like, it's not a very perfect curl, but that's the way I like it. So just take another section down. My hair takes like 10 minutes to curl, not even, because I have no hair. Even though my hair is so long. Okay, so this is like essentially another section. Actually, we'll split it in 2. Why not? So I wait about 20 seconds, I would say. Take that off. And then the bottom half. And I try not to wrap the curl around itself, if that makes sense. I try to make sure all the hair is on the wand rather than around itself. And usually I'll point it down, but we got like a minimal cord give here. Well, that one's a ringlet. Jeez. Okay, and I'm basically on the top half now. So I literally can do my hair in like 6 curls. And the bigger the section, the longer you obviously have to wait. This is the worst footage I've ever seen. Front section is the most important, so I get pretty close for this one. And I leave a lot of the hair out because, like I said, this one's kind of the most important section. Don't burn your head. Don't melt your liquid lipsticks. This is just a video of a lot of how to not curl your hair. Hair is not my thing. And then we have a random straight piece here. So we'll just curl that a wee bit. And that piece is very straight. This is hard to do because I'm doing this in my computer / viewfinder. So it's definitely much easier with a mirror. Okay. One side-ish. Now we're going to do the other one. Alright guys, so I went and finished the other side of my hair, meaning my camera actually died. So I went ahead and finished it, and then this is the end result. It's a little crazy right now. Doesn't look as crazy from like far away. It's just up close it kind of does. But to finish the look off, we're going to add some YweAFjOuai texturizing spray. I haven't used this too many times, but I also don't have my hair curly very often, so I haven't quite decided how I feel about it yet. But I'm just gonna spray this all over my hair, including a bit in the roots. And you probably don't need to add as much as I just did. So I'm just going to, woo, that just really kind of look like a line now. I'm choking on it. So that definitely added a lot of volume and texture. So I'm just gonna kind of let it chill, and then I'll brush it out afterwards and let it fall. So for now, it's going behind the back, and I'm gonna move a little bit closer for you guys, and we will get started on the makeup. So we're going to start with the Becca Backlight priming filter, and this is just a really glowy primer. It's not a necessary step, but since I have it, I like to add it. It adds, like I said, a nice glow to the skin. So I'm just gonna dot that on my face. Okay, so I'm just gonna let that set in for a second. And I'm going to try a new foundation combo today. You'll notice that I don't ever really use just one foundation. I really like to mix them to kind of get the best of both worlds. So I'm going to be using my Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk Foundation. And I really like this because this is really nice and glowy and fresh. And it's not super full coverage. I'd say it's like light medium. And then I'm going to use my Maybelline Matte and Poreless because this matches my skin much better right now, like the actual skin tone. Because I'm very pale, and the Luminous Silk is from like the fall when I still had a little bit of color. And so since I want to make this pretty quick and easy, today I'm going to be using my Artiste brush, which I have a review on if you guys haven't seen. It's this brush here, the Oval 7. And I just feel like this is just really quick, one and done kind of thing. You can also use any other foundation brush that you like, or a beauty blender would work just as well. I'm just switching it up today since I have it. Why not? And dot this on my face. Alright, so just taking my Artiste brush, I'm just going to blend this in. So I'll just add concealer in the places that I need more coverage, and today I will be using the Nars Radiant Creamy Concealer in the shade Light 2, which is vanilla. And I haven't used it in so long, and I forgot actually how much I like it. So I'm just going to be applying this under the eyes, just kind of where I need it, not so much in like some huge triangle. Just to the dark areas. Okay, so basically in a triangle, but then I'm going to apply some to my eyelids, just to cancel out any veins on there. Around my nose, because I have a little bit more redness. And then just to any spots. So I have like a sunspot here, a little spot there. So I'm just going to take my damp beauty blender, and we're just going to blend that out. So I'm just using concealer in the spots that I need it today. I'm not really using it to highlight the face or anything like that, because I want this more of a, like I said, fresh, dewy, wearable, everyday kind of look. So making sure the under eyes are nice and blended out, I'm just going to set them with a small amount of powder. And for this, I'll be using my CoverFX setting powder, and then just like a large flat shading brush, just to pack it on where I need it. So I'm also going to set my eyelids. Okay, so next, just taking a large fluffy powder brush. Any large fluffy brush will work. And I'm taking my Laura Mercier translucent setting powder. I'm just setting my face for this because the Luminous Silk Foundation, it's not super tacky, but it is a little bit tackier. I just want to make sure the rest of my makeup doesn't skip, and that it lasts all day. You can just set also the parts where you get oily, which for most people is your T-zone. But like I said, I'm just going to do a light dusting of powder all over my face. So next I'm going to actually do my brows. So I'm just going to be using the Anastasia Brow Wiz, and I use the shade Medium Brown. So I'm just going to brush out my brows first, and then I'm going to very, very lightly fill them in, mostly on the tail part, just at any sparse areas, and to kind of even the shape out, because I desperately need to get my eyebrows done. So I just use very light, like hair-like strokes, and you can definitely see the difference between the two now. And then I'll just very lightly and if you ever feel like you have too much product in your brows, just go back in with the spoolie side and brush them out. Okay, so next I'm going to use my new favorite recently discovered product, and this is the Benefit Gimme Brow. I'm in the shade 3. So essentially what it is it's a brow gel, but it's tinted. So not only does it add fullness to your brows, but it also keeps them in place all day. Okay, so next I am going to finish the rest of the face. So I'm going to be using my Too Faced Sweetheart Bronzer in the shade Sweet Tea. And I'm choosing this one because it's like a luminous bronzer, so I figured why not for springtime. Just going to be using my dual fiber brush. You can use a large powder brush. I just prefer these because I feel like the color gets a little bit more diffused. So just bronzing the usual faces, temples, cheek, bones, jawline, and then down the neck a little. So next I'm going to go with something a little bit more pink for blush today. Normally I go very neutral. So it's still going to be a Tarte blush, but this is in the shade Party. It's the one that you get with your free birthday gift this year. And it's definitely much more pink than the other blush that I usually reach for. So I figured we'll try that out. And of course I'm using my IT Cosmetics blush brush. Any angled brush would work for you. And I am just going to place this on the apples of my cheek and blend it back. We'll just take this brush because this is what I got. We're just going to blend those together a little bit. I got a sample of the CoverFX Custom Enhancer drops, and these are in the shade Moonlight, if I am correct, Moonlight. These dry very, very quickly, so you kind of want to work in sections. So I'm just going to do one cheekbone, blend it out with my beauty blender, and then I'll do the other one. I'm just going to apply a couple drops, and then right away going in with my beauty blender and blending that out. I'm going to take the butt side. I feel like we have a whole lot of product right now, and diffuse that. And while these are beautiful, I wouldn't exactly recommend these to a beginner because they are quite difficult to work with. Like, I'm having a hard time blending this out right now. Like I said, I've only tried this a couple times, so. And then with whatever's left, I'm just going to apply a little bit to the tip of my nose and a little bit above my brow, because that is where the light would also naturally hit. So I'm going to use my Lorac Pro 3 palette, and it just looks like this. It's obviously very, very neutral. So I am first going to go in the shade with the shade Blanc and Canvas mixed together, just to kind of create my skin tone. And I'm going to take the same brush that we used to set our eyes, and I'm just going to pack this all over the lid up until the brow. Like I said, we're making this as simple as possible. I'm just going to take a fluffy blending brush. So I'm going to take the shade Canvas, which is the more skin tone shade, and I'm just going to pop this into the crease. Okay, next I'm going to take the shade Terracotta, which is this warm orangey shade, and I'll probably mix it a little bit with Clay, and I'm going to pop this in the crease. And that just adds a little bit of definition. Next I'm going to take the shade Light Gold and just a flat shader brush. This is just a little bit smaller than the last one, and I'm just going to pack this on my lid. So I'm just going to go back in with the blending brush and just blend out the edges. Might pack a little bit on the outer corner as well to create some definition there. I'm not going to be using any lashes today. I'm just going to be curling my lashes and applying my Better Than Sex mascara by Too Faced. You can apply false lashes, totally up to you, but I'm just doing like a very wearable look. Okay, so to finish off the eyes, I changed my mind. I'm actually going to take the colors that we used in the crease, so Clay and Terracotta, and I'm just going to lightly put this under my lash line, focusing on the outer corner, just to add a little bit of definition down there. Okay, and then I'm actually going to take the NYX Wonder Pencil, which is just a like flesh colored eyeliner, and I'm just going to apply this to my waterline. And this will just help the eyes look a lot more awake and open. And so lastly, for the eyes, I'm just going to apply an inner corner highlight. So I'm going to use the same shade that we used on our lid, so light gold, and just apply that to the inner corners. And this will also add like an element of awakeness. So today I'm going to go for something pink. This is the one that I made explode. It's Kat Von D Lovesick. So I'm just going to apply this. Okay, so I'm just going to let that dry. It doesn't exactly match my blue shirt, but it's okay. Alright guys, so this is the completed look for today. I just thought I would throw in a quick hair tutorial for you. I'm sure you all know how to do this, so it's nothing new. But I figured you guys have only seen my hair straight, so why not switch it up and show you how I did it. And then as for this makeup look, it's just pretty fresh, dewy, more on the natural side. Didn't really take me very much time. The eye look is super simple, just like very bright and awake. Like I said, you're more than welcome to throw on lashes. You're more than welcome to change your lip color if you're not comfortable with wearing pink. Just go for like a lip gloss or a lip balm or anything like that. You guys can change this to how you prefer. So if you guys enjoyed this video, then be sure to give it a thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe so you guys can see more videos from me in the future. We'll see you all again very soon. Bye everyone! Okay, so like really sad story before I even started. I had all my makeup and my curling wand on tray. Don't do that. I already knew it was a bad idea going into it, but I did it anyways, and I knocked the tray and I wasn't paying attention, and it just melted one of my liquid lipsticks. And it just has like the tiniest little hole in here. You obviously cannot see it. There's like the tiniest little hole right here, and every time I put the cap on now, all the liquid lipstick starts spurting out everywhere, so that's why it's sitting open. So yeah, that was a good time. So moral of the story, don't leave hot things next to things that can melt, as I'm sure you all already are smart enough to know. So the reason why my curling wand was smoking there was because there was liquid lipstick on it. Hey guys! I just whipped an eyeliner at myself. Okay, simmer down. Like literally, what are you though? I'm a pageant queen. Hey everyone, so today I filmed this spring get ready for me. I wish you could get ready for me.